will you be paying me to fetch the orb?
There lies gold and gem enough for any man. Take what you will, but return the orb to me.
You'll pay me now, or I'll never get there. I need horses, supplies...
Enough! Let the journey begin!
Hey, no, wait! No, wait!
Live or die, adventurer, but bring the orb to me.
Odds, blood! My insides feel all twisted about. Shall we see what awaits? Bring on your worst, dungeon! I am ready!
Hello everyone, welcome to Advanced Dungeons & Dragons 2nd Edition Forgotten Realms Dungeon Hack, a game made by Dreamforge Intertainment. Not entertainment, entertainment. Very important difference. And published by SSI, just like Warhammer 40k Chaos Gate, which we looked at before. This is a first-person, real-time dungeon crawler thingy, or blobber, as we liked to call them. And it's, as you can see, it's based on the AD&D 2nd Edition rule set. And this game is kind of unique in that it features completely randomized dungeons, so it's kind of roguelike-ish in that way. And it's also a solo game, which is strange because famously D&D is a very team-based, party-based game, but we only get to make one character. We can choose a character. We have some pre-mates here, which is cool. They all have like their own bios and everything. We're not gonna do that, obviously. We're gonna make our own character, and of course some classes are better suited to solo play than others. We're not gonna play as the blonde dork from the intro, we're gonna make our own character, and I want to make a cleric, because clerics in AD&D 2nd Edition are decent enough at fighting, so they have some survivability, and they can also heal themselves, which is a big advantage. So let's see, we can just manipulate these however we want. I don't want to cheat too much, but let's get some decent wisdom and strength and constitution. We can lower intelligence. We don't need that. Maybe some dex for better armor class. That's fine. We're gonna be human and gonna be lawful good. Why not? Let's be a goody two-shoes paladin. I don't know why there's no sound. I hope we get sound in the actual game. We did in the intro. Yeah, we got a bunch of portraits to choose from, actually. I think we can... Is it all of them? I thought there were more than that. Oh, let's just pick one of them. Let's pick who's like jumping out to me. I kind of like her. Let's go with her. Let's call her Dizzy because I'm very original. There we go. And we can choose from 3 different difficulties or custom, which gives us a ton of options to just customize the dungeon, which is really interesting. We can even see what it is like for the different difficulties. Like, we can turn on and off illusionary walls, and magic traps, and pits, and water levels. We can turn off undead, because they can be really nasty in older editions of D&D. And yeah, I think I'm just gonna set it to moderate. We're probably not, I mean, this is just like a first impressions thing. We're not gonna play through the whole game. Probably just gonna show off like the first level or two. Monster mount, treasure mount, food availability. Food is not gonna be that big of an issue. Since we are a cleric, we get the create food spell. We got illusionary walls. That's fine. Let's not have too many keys. Key hunting is kinda annoying. Magic traps, let's also turn off pits. Water level, let's turn that off. Encountering undead is fine. Don't know what magical zones does. Food consumption, monster difficulty, magic power, poison strength. Ooh, we can turn it down a notch, maybe. And yeah, let's turn character dev real on. That basically means we're playing Iron Man mode. So if our character is dead, that's it. That sounds fun. Let's save that and let's just play. Let's just see what happens. Generating dungeon. Yeah, this game has some. Oh, we do have sound. Okay. I think this game is a little polarizing. There's a lot of people like, oh, the randomization is kind of boring. You're just going for like very uninspired, random dungeon floors, hacking up monsters. It's pretty mindless. There's other games. Other people say they kind of like that randomization. I hear something immediately. What is this? We got rations. We got a holy symbol. We have cure light wounds. Memorized and turn undead. Is turn undead a spell in 2nd edition AD&D? Got whole person. What level are we at? We start at level 4. Interesting. Human female age 18. Damn, she's pretty young, huh? We got our trusty mace. And some chainmail, some boots. And that's it. And yeah, like a lot of games from this era, like Eye of the Beholder 2, which was also published by SSI. Please don't mind the ambulance outside. We get this very small game window, this very big status window, which is always fun. Okay, can I... Okay, there doesn't seem to be a button to turn to the side, so I actually gotta do that manually down here. It is too dark to see what lies below this crate. We do actually have like a bunch of flavor text, and one thing that is really cool, we have an auto map down here, which was not a feature that a lot of these games have. But yeah, sadly there's no background music. I might put in some background music from like, I don't know, Kingsfield or something. I think that could fit. And we got, oh, they died so quickly I didn't even get to talk about the monster. I think there was a goblin? Or a hobgoblin? I think hobgoblins are red, right? What is this? This tapestry appears to be dedicated to the element of water. Huh, you don't say. But yeah, not only is the layout randomly generated, but also like the look of the walls and the floor and stuff is randomly generated, so you do get like a different mood each time. That's a goblin, right? Yeah, they die quickly. We got an amulet. I'm just gonna put that on. Does that do anything with our stats? Oh, there's something behind us. Yeah, you gotta be a hobgoblin, right? Come on. Come on. Yeah, this is still using like D&D rolls, so this is all dice based. This isn't like super action-y combat, it's just real time. Okay. We have armor class 3. Does this amulet change anything about that? Not really. I'm gonna keep it on. I don't think we have an identify spell. Yeah, the enemies seem to be pretty easy down here. And like in all of these games you can do like the little shuffle where you just move around them, which would not work in like a turn-based game, so you can just kind of step back as they swing at you. So maneuvering is kind of important in these games. Let's see, do we have... How do we like memorize spells? Is that a possibility? Ah, there we go. At camp setting, pray for spells, memorize spells, can't memorize spells. No, I don't want cause light wounds. Cure light wounds is fine. Okay, it does not look like we have access to like any identify item spells or anything like that. Can also save our game, let's do that. There we go. Oh yeah, this is probably the last video I'm gonna be uploading for a little bit because I'm going on vacation at the end of the week for the rest of the month. I'm gonna be visiting my girlfriend, so I'm gonna be gone for a while. But I'll be back. And we get a gold coin. And as you just saw, we took a lot of damage from that. We do not have a lot of health. I think I could have like fiddled with our character starting HP as well. Basically, the game expects you to like roll your stats, but in all of these like old D&D based games, you can just kind of cheat and enter whatever. Let's cast Cure Light Wounds here, because the idea is that you're like supposed to like play your own characters from the tabletop game. And so you can enter your stats. I do like the grunting noise as you run into walls. At least it doesn't damage you to run into walls like it does in some games. What? Oh! Did he just open the door? Yes, he did. Come here. Oh, we got a scroll. Oh, someone else is coming. Ow. Yeah, I don't know too much about AD&D 2nd edition. Ouch. Okay, we might die here. Let's heal. What is this puddle? Doesn't seem to do anything. Protection from level train scroll. Okay. That might be very useful if we encounter certain undead. That might be very, very good. Also, why is there so many tapestries depicting water? I mean, it is random. That's kind of the... I guess it you could say that this adds to like replayability, but I think for a game like this, it does kind of rob the dungeon of like purpose to just randomize everything. This place doesn't really feel like it has like a history. It doesn't feel very cohesive exactly. But yeah, I can imagine back in the day if you like games like Eye of the Beholder and you just wanted to like kill an afternoon bashing some monsters in like a D&D type game, then this would actually be kind of fun. The smell of incense lingers in the air around these sensors. I do like that there's like atmospheric like descriptors if you like click on stuff. Oh damn. Alright. Oh, is this where we can use a golden key? It is indeed. But yeah, I think the dungeon is randomized in a way that you will always have like enough keys and stuff to progress, so it can't become unwinnable. At least I hope. I think you can also turn on and off multi-floor puzzles, which I don't know if we messed with that, honestly. But yeah, the first floor is just gonna have these like goblinoid enemies, I'm afraid. It is too dark to see what lies beyond the grate. Ouch. But yeah, I mean, they're tough enough. They deal pretty decent damage to me, I'll have to say. I don't know if they respawn or not. I guess we'll find out. Die. Swoosh. But yeah, I might actually put some Kingsfield music under this. So don't be surprised if you hear that. Because this is like... It's a bit solemn without music, isn't it? Ooh, a poplar wand. Can we use that as a cleric? Uh-oh. 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 Heal. Oh dear. Yeah, AD&D characters are squishy. It's not like 5e where you get like a bajillion hit points and second wind and all that bullshit. Oh, we got a parchment. Let's see, can we look at that? Let's put it in our hand. I could not find a way to scale the steep sides of the pit. What I needed was a good grappling hook. The parchment crumbles into dust. Oh, okay, so it is like a hint. And we can use grappling hooks. Okay, let's... Can we close this? Because I would very much... Yeah, what does this wand do? Let's actually rest. Pray for spells. Okay, it already has them selected, so let's rest, maybe? And we should have our spells back. There we go. What does this wand do? I have no idea what that did. It's a wand of cold. Alright, so by trying it out, we can actually identify it. That's cool. So I guess this casts Cone of Cold. That might be useful. Anything important here? Doesn't look like it. But yeah, this game is available on Good Old Games, I think on Steam also as part of the Forgotten Realms Archives collection, I think the third one. You'll probably find it if you look for it. Okay, how do we get in here? I'll never make it through here, I'll have to find another way. Alright. Oh, you're different. What are you? Are you a troglodyte, maybe? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Please. Okay, let's try our wand. Try our wand, please don't die. And we're dead! We are dead! That's how easy you die in this game. Let's try again. Let's try another run with a different character. We did do Iron Man mode, so... okay, let's instead of a mage, let's try a fighter, why not? And let's make her a dwarf. Age immediately jumps up to 59, that's fun, and make her chaotic neutral, why not? And yeah, we can reroll our stats, but again, it doesn't really matter. I am gonna give myself the hit point advantage here. And the strength advantage. Let's just fucking cheat. Let's just fucking cheat. The game is hard enough. Let's just put our strength all the way up to 18, 19, 99. And yes, you had like fractal strength points in AD&D and AD&D 2nd edition. It is weird. If you rolled an 18 for your strength for your character, you got to roll like, I think a D100 to determine like this number right here. And it had like different effects. The higher this was, the better, essentially. Okay, let's just put up all the important stats. There we go. We can all the way up to Constitution 19, probably because we're a dwarf. I would assume. Let's do that. Okay, who here looks like a dwarf? Who looks dwarvy? You look kind of dwarvy. And it's Dizzy the second. There we go. Let's see. I think the customization is fine. Oh, multi-level puzzles. That's what I was talking about. That is turned off. Yeah, let's just try the same thing we did last time. Also, keep character dev. I'm gonna try to get to the second level of the dungeon. I wanna see if I can actually do that. Maybe instead of like atmospheric dungeon music, I should put something funny in. Oh, this looks much nicer. We're immediately accosted. Come on, hit him. There we go. And that's a lot more damage. And we also start with some ring mail, which is better, and a longsword. All right. But yeah, this looks a lot more inviting, I have to say. This layout. Also, I guess it's nice that I died, so I could show off like the different dungeon decorations and like tile sets or whatever you want to call them. This tapestry appears to be dedicated to the element of fire. All right, what's with all these elemental tapestries? Damn. Wiped him out in one swipe. Oh, what do we have here? Cobwebs are one thing, but this is another story entirely. I shudder at the thought of the creature who created this. It was probably a big spider, I'd imagine. I hope there's not gonna be any big spiders. Alright, so far so linear. Yeah, that's kind of the thing. The randomization kind of creates these like dungeons that are like huge corridor mazes, basically. Not sure if that's the best way to handle that sort of thing, but that's how it does it. We got a lot of keys. Let's actually go back because there was like a room we didn't go into. Oomph. Right here. Can we even go in there? How do we open this? This door won't budge. Oh, hang on. There we go. Come on. Kill you. And kill you as well. Yeah, maybe being a fighter is the right call. What is this? Protection from cold scroll. Might come in handy, probably not on this floor. Let's see. Oh, what is this on the ground? Dust? It's just dust. Can we use the dust? I'll sprinkle this dust all over my body and see what it does. Oh, what does it do? I'm not actually sure what it did. I'm not actually sure what it did. Maybe I don't want to know what it did. But yeah, if you ever played D&D or any fantasy TTRPG, if you find like an unknown item and you don't know what it does, just use it, obviously. It might kill you, but it might also make you really powerful. And that's always it's always worth trying. You can always roll up a new character, it's fine. What is this? An amber potion. Okay, I'm not gonna drink this though. I'm not gonna randomly drink this potion. It might be a potion that is too strong to handle for me. Who knows? Oomph. Oh, we're surrounded. We're in a pincer attack. But yeah, notice how much less damage we get and how less likely they are to hit us because we have better AC. Maybe being a fighter was the right call. Although I'm sure being a cleric definitely comes in handy later on. Oh, there's a lot of them here. Yeah, they deal very little damage to me. Maybe I'm just lucky? But I seem to have a lot more survivability compared to the cleric, and I didn't really expect that. Because, I mean, yeah, fighters tend to be hardier, but clerics are usually tough enough. I do wish they would randomize the monsters a little more. I mean, there's more level 1 monsters than just, like, goblins and hobgoblins or whatever these are. But there's like a niche. Do we put something in the niche? No? God, this place is a maze. I know I have the map. I need to backtrack at some point. Oh, this looks cool. Never make it through here. That is a cool way to block off a path, I will say. Ah. Ooh. The carving appears to be that of some sort of winged beast. I should hope that it only exists as a carving. That looks pretty cool. I've never seen that in this game. Like this big pillar. Hey, did we miss anything in this room? No? Okay. That's another thing you get a lot with this randomization. Empty rooms that are kind of pointless. Okay, now what do we have here? I wonder what that slot is for. Probably for a coin of some kind. Oh, we got a throwing dagger. Might as well put that in our offhand. Like this. Pretty useful, we can just throw it. Actually does quite a bit of damage too. Not too bad. For a ranged option, we can just pick it back up and use it again. Alright, let's see here. There's quite a few places we haven't been yet. But yeah, if you wanna play a game like this, I would probably recommend something like Eye of the Beholder before that, which is also in one of the Forgotten Realms archive collections. And the modern version even comes with like an auto map, which is run in a separate program, but it works. Okay, let's actually check the map and see. Because I think handcrafted dungeons might be better as your like first pick for something like this. But if you already played all of these games and you want something that you can play like forever, this might not be a terrible choice. Ah, there's always a button somewhere. Nice. Throwing daggers is surprisingly effective. I mean, I'm pretty sure they only deal D4 damage. How do we open this? Not at all. It's not a gate, apparently. Huh. Alright, let's go here. Hello. Fancy meeting you here. Is there anything in this big empty hall? Does not look like it. Not at all. Not at all, but yeah, I wanted to check out this game. I've played it a little bit before, but kinda wanted to see what it's about. And so far I have to say it's the random level design isn't really doing it for me. I'm sure you could do that better. I mean, for the time it was released in 1993, this was probably more impressive, obviously. But yeah, I'd probably rather have something handcrafted. Again, if it's like 1993 and you're like a kid and you're only allowed like one game per month or something, or like less probably, then a game like this, where you can like kill a lot of time with, is probably a godsend. And I've heard it does get more intricate on later levels with much more dangerous monsters and stuff, so there's that too. But on the face of it, it does feel a little... I don't know, it does feel a bit lacking. Especially since you only, like, really play one character. I think if this was, like, a party-based game, that would definitely add to the experience. If you could play, like, an entire D&D party, like in Eye of the Beholder. But yeah, I mean, it's not an awful time. Let's see. Oh dear, this is a maze. And I think the enemies respawn, actually. Let's read this parchment. This fact, I threw every fire-based spell I had at the troll to utterly destroy it. Oh yeah, common D&D effect. Use fire against trolls because they regenerate otherwise. I do like how you get like little hints in forms of parchments. That's kind of fun. Ooh! And we found our first undead. Protection from gas. He dropped a lot of stuff. An arrow, a bamboo wand, and an amulet. Let's see. Not sure what the amulet does. Can a fighter use magic items in AD&D 2nd edition? Let's find out. They can. A wand of fire. Oh dear, yeah. We're gonna keep this in our offhand. That's very, very useful. Okay. I am lost though. Where are we going? I guess we go back down here. All the way down here. Where have we been before? I guess here? I guess we could check that out. Oh, hi there. Seem to be stuck in a corner. Also, we got more food, which is important, because we cannot make our own. We're not a cleric. Do you ever wonder what it would do to, like, the economy of a fantasy world if people could just use magic to create food? And also what it'd do to a fantasy world if you could just revive the dead? I feel like a lot of D&D settings don't really think about the implications of that. There we go. Yeah, this is technically based in the Forgotten Realms setting, but I mean, it doesn't really matter. This might as well just be Greyhawk or any other fantasy-ish D&D setting, because it's just like kind of a generic dungeon. So the setting doesn't really matter that much, so I wonder why they were so adamant about that. Okay, let's try this amulet. Okay, not sure what it does. Maybe we find like an identify scroll. Great! See, that's what I mean with the randomization not being that amazing. We got a key to open a door that just leads to like a dead end. There's no illusionary wall here or anything, right? No, doesn't look like it. Alright, that was a bit of a waste. Okay, I guess we can check down here. Gotta go all the way around. All the way this way and that way. Oh, this map is like confusing to look at. Oh no, we don't have to go all the way around. We just need to go down here. Oh, there's a lot of enemies down there. Let's see. Die. 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 Okay, eat fireball. That was a waste, but was satisfying. Okay, we are moving in the right direction, I think. Just wipe him out with one swipe. And another key. I think we've been in here. Let's see. Have we been here? Huh, okay. Where's the way down then? I guess we could try up here? All the way up there. How do we get there? Oh, this is confusing to navigate, even with a map. Even with a map I'm having trouble, but yeah, another door that leads to nowhere. Oh, this one of Fireball is too fun to use. I'm just gonna waste it on these low-level mooks. Okay, I think this is the wrong direction though. I think we need to go down here, then here, and then up. Sorry, I do have to check the map periodically because I do get lost very easily in these games. Aha, and I bet this fits in here. And now we can go through here. Come on. Come on, I don't want to waste another charge of the fireball one. Just die. You too. Oh, there's a lot of them. There's a lot of these guys. There's nothing here. Where's the way down then? Is this the way down? No, those are the stairs up. That's where we came from. Is there anything I'm missing here? Is there anything I'm missing on this map? I think I've been everywhere. I must have missed something though, right? 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 But yeah, I don't see any part of the map that we haven't uncovered yet, so I don't know, maybe I'm stupid. That's always a possibility. But yeah, I think we explored most of the first floor. And yeah, that was Dungeon Hack. It sure is a game. It sure is a dungeon crawler. Again, it's not. Yeah, I think it's the level design that kills it for me, honestly. It's the randomized level design. And I mean, randomized level design doesn't have to be bad. Like, it's not bad in Diablo, but this is just This is just very uninspired. Like in a dungeon crawler, you need like more puzzles and like themed rooms and not just pick up a key and use it at a door kind of stuff. And maybe there's more of that. And like more of a story and anything, stuff like that to go with. So yeah, I'm afraid it didn't really do it for me. I still hope it made for a somewhat entertaining video though. And yeah, with that, I will leave you until the end of March, when I will be back. Another ambulance going by. Because yeah, again, I'll be visiting my girlfriend for the next 3 to 4 weeks. So I will be gone, but I will be back, and I have a lot of like exciting video ideas planned. I have like a new review in the pipeline that I really want to do. It's gonna be like a bigger video, like the Evercraze one. So that's gonna be fun, but you all gotta be a little patient. And yeah, if you want something to watch, I'm sure there's gonna be a lovely recommendation at the end of the video. You can like check out my backlog. I've got a bunch of Let's Plays. I got more of these first impressions videos and stuff like that. And yeah, I'll be seeing ya. I'll miss ya. So if you like this video, please like, subscribe, leave a comment, ring the bell, and we will see each other in April at the earliest, I'd imagine. I'm Dizzy. Bye bye. Thanks for watching.